just having a traumatic experience here. Our anchor has latched onto this massive rock.
What happened to you then?
Got a sore eye.
Dina?
The sock thing's not working.
No, but it's funny.
Today has not been a good day. Woke up and everything was alright. We were a bit close to another boat and another boat had left, so I wanted to move. Wasn't that a bad decision? Because since then our anchor's been constantly drifting. The wind has picked up. It's now about 24 kilometers an hour winds. And it was just blowing us. Our anchor would not catch. Our anchor would not catch. Maybe did it 5 or 6 times in a row. Not to say I don't know what's going on with my eyes, but I'm really struggling. I can't see. A guy from another boat got on his tender and came and helped us. We seem to be holding steady. We've got the anchor alarm here. Got about 40 meters of chain out, but we're rather close to the rocks too. It's gonna be a sleepless night. I got this thing on. Darkness is the only thing that helps my eyes. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. It's not all sunshine and swimming in the ocean. Tried to anchor twice and the chain wouldn't catch, the anchor wouldn't catch. And then the third time, just by chance, we hooked some tyres.
Filled with mud, wrapped in rope and netting.
I think we're stuck. The chain's not coming up. We're not stuck. Just keep pressing the button. Yeah, it's not working. Like, anybody can come into a problem. Just like...
It was hilarious. At one point I was just... to stop the anchor chain banging on the hull of the boat.
It's swinging under again.
I was just driving backwards around this anchorage, dragging a bunch of tyres around on the end of our anchor, and everyone was like, your anchor's down, your anchor's down. It's like, we bloody know that, you dipshits. Yeah. It's like, I know.
And they didn't say what were you doing.
No, just your anchor's down. It's like, I fucking know that, mate. We're trying to get the damn thing up, but we can't. We've got a load of tyres on the end of it.
Car tyres in the ocean, guys. What's going on? Thank God we've got some friends here who have a dinghy, and they're going to try and go around the front and like hit it, knock it off, get rid of it off our anchor so we can pull our anchor up, but that's a lot of dragging.
In order to stop the chain dragging on the bow of the boat, I started to reverse the boat. Yeah, and we were getting closer and closer to this other boat, and the guy on this other boat was stood at the bow of his boat and just kind of stood there going, just getting really close, and I don't like that you're out of control and you've got a chain hanging down, because we were over his chain. If our chain was dragging on the seafloor, that we could have then hooked his chain up to it as well, and we could have all been in pickle land.
Oh, please get this off our anchor, please. We were lucky.
We were lucky.
We were so lucky because of kind other sailors, and that is something that I really want to stress is if you are a sailor and there is anything you can do to help anybody who looks like they might be struggling, just do it. We've had now 2 experiences which haven't been fun, and if it wasn't for 2 other kind people who have tenders, which you always get a tender, to come and help us out, we would have been in a lot of trouble.
Hold up.
Yes! Yes!
Over there. Oh!
Woo! We're free!
We probably could have gotten ourselves out of the pickle we were in today but it would have been a lot more difficult. We tried to thank them by giving them like a bottle of wine, but they wouldn't accept it. So that was part 1. Let's have a drink.
The day doesn't get much better. I know we're doing this all really slowly, but I'm really glad we are now, because we're learning a lot about what we need to be able to successfully live and travel around the world on a boat, being newbies. Things took a turn for the worst out there, and we decided that because we didn't have this part on the anchor, it probably wasn't the safest thing to do, because we want to make sure everything we do is fun but safe. I've been bitten. Bug bites! They're all over the place.
So priority 1, get a tender. No, priority 1, fix the bloody chain. You'll have to scratch up cash for this tender.
Yes.
We're not rich. In fact, we spent all our money on this boat. So now we're poor.
And we'll go to the chandlery and we'll get what we need for the chain.
The chain swivel shackle.
Martin will fit it.
Now what this part does briefly is, at the moment our chain is attached to the anchor directly, which means if our anchor hits the sea floor and the pointy bit is up, then the anchor will just drag back on the sea floor. It can't turn pointy bit down. What the swivel shackle allows it to do is, where the chain joins the anchor, it allows the anchor to swivel over. So when you drop the anchor, if it's at the wrong angle, the anchor will turn itself over to grab the sea floor, which means that our anchoring shenanigans should be a lot more successful.
Today was tough.
But we did it, you know? And tomorrow we'll get up. Probably in the afternoon. Because fuck that shit. And the day after tomorrow we'll have another bash at it.
It's not easy. It's very tiring. But we're gonna do it.
Ooh-wee. Part 2. We gave up on the anchoring business because it just didn't seem to be happening for us. The wind had really picked up, so we got blown onto the pontoon, which was fine. We had all the fenders in the right place. One of the fenders popped out between the boat and the pontoon, so Amy had to stand on the pontoon and literally throw herself between the boat and the dock, screaming at me the whole time.
Talk about pushing the boat out.
Like, literally. She gave us the slip number, so I came back here and figured out which slip we needed to be on, how to set up our fenders, ropes, which was on the opposite side to where we'd set them up. So we set back out into the bay so that we could change our fenders and ropes over. She just looked destroyed. And I felt really sorry for her because what a day we'd had already. And so we were heading back in, and as I started to reverse into the slip, she was like, that's not going to fit. The side of the boat is directly into the path of the wind. How do I get out of this now? So I put the boat into forward to stop it, which of course loses any control that you have over the boat, and we start getting blown onto the boats on the opposite side. Amy absolutely crapped her pants. And this exact same thing had happened to me before in Lagos. And what I hesitated to do in Lagos was to get movement in the water. You cannot steer a boat if it isn't moving. So I fucking slammed the boat in forward drive and gave it a really hard turn, and she was like shouting, "We're gonna!" Only as soon as I put the boat in drive, I knew we were not going to hit them, because I could I could feel the course of the boat, and I just knew we were all right. And that's how we got out of it.
Scared.
Oh, scared the shit out of her.
You don't need money in the bank. You just need experiences in the pocket.
Ooh, in the pocket. To the chain swivel shackle.
To the chain swivel shackle.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe. Help us make more videos like this by joining our Patreon family.